So recently, a picture, as you know, went very, very viral. And apparently, they say it's from 1998. And this is a picture of you, Mimi Faust, and Carly Red. And you guys seem to be like in a club. I want to know what was going through your mind at that time. Like, who was that girl?
So I was fresh in LA. I came
Hmm.
from the Miss USA pageant. I moved to LA with like $500. My best friend Alta introduced me to Mimi on a trip and we became really close friends and she moved in with me. She was my roommate.
Oh,
She
wow.
introduced me to Carly, whose name was Diamond back then, or Keisha. She changed her name a couple of times. And she was a wild girl, but she was fun.
Hmm.
And so like we went out a couple of times.
Hmm.
But Mimi and I became like we have been like very close for many, many years, even to this day, even
Yeah.
to this day. So back then I was looking at that like I love that people like repost that picture. Like the
Yeah.
90s were a time of Black excellence. Like we only wore a lip liner, a little bit of, no, I'm sorry, like a frosty lip,
Yeah, yeah,
eyeliner, and that was it. We didn't have weaves,
yeah.
we didn't have fake lashes, we had none
Right.
of that. And I just feel like the women back then just looked so beautiful. And I hope Black women go back to embracing their natural beauty where everyone looked different. Everyone in that picture looks different. We don't look the same, right? We
No,
don't.
well, no, no, actually, no, you were the person that more than most, rather, I should say. I'm trying to say this a different way, but you were the person that was complimented because you looked the same. That's what people were saying.
Oh, I guess I mean like
Oh, you mean in
we
terms
have
of the?
individual looks. Like
Oh,
I
I
don't look
see.
like Mimi. Mimi doesn't look like Carly. Now
Oh,
everyone
I see. Yes.
the same baby hair, the same BBLs, the same size breast implants, the
Hmm.
same, everyone the same contour. But yeah, I feel like I definitely do look a lot like very similar to what I looked back then. I love that time. That the time when I was thinking, I knew I was supposed to be in this business. I knew I was going to be successful,
You
but I
knew.
didn't know where or how it was going to play out.
Hmm.
And Mimi at the time, I used to have a lot of conversation with her. She was very frustrated in her life because
Mm.
she did not know what she wanted to be. And I was like, damn, I wonder how that feels to not
To
know
not. Hmm.
what you have. You don't have a purpose.
Hmm.
But she was a caretaker to everybody. She was the best roommate I ever had.
Oh.
She would cook and clean and she's very nurturing.
Hmm.
And because she didn't have a lot of that love growing up in her life, and I don't know if you
Hmm.
know her story, but she was kind of abandoned. Her mom was in Scientology and she had
I
to
heard of the Scientology. Hmm.
be on the streets and she had to
Hmm.
like be a survivor.
Hmm.
And because she's one of my dearest friends, and I think she's another person that's also very misunderstood. That girl's been through a lot. And once you know people's whys, you can understand them better.
Exactly. No, 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 that's very true. It doesn't make it, give excuse for people being bad people, but I do feel like again, when you see somebody like a Mimi and what they've been through and you see how sweet they can and how authentic that they can be, it does make you wonder like you don't have to be